Chitty, buddy, bird.
I started moving the whole, what you call it? They say click, pop, I click it to the click, pop. You don't stop clicking to the.
Oh, you gonna jack my stuff up.
I'll jack the whole thing all the way up. So, now we on.
Well, I thought you fixed that. I don't ever record.
Huh?
I thought you fixed this.
No, I ain't did nothing.
It's like some of the tall work.
I ain't did nothing. Oh yeah. Oh well. I'm just doing all of them popping. Every track on here, recording. People ain't even at the mics.
Ready?
Yeah. Check, mobile, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's that good angle over there, bro. That one right there look like you right there in the spaceship, bro. Like you in the
that space.
Yeah, you in the cockpit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo. Get
It's a humble under him.
podcast.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Today we got WayneBeats.com.
.com, yeah, that's who I am. I'm WayneBeats.com. I'm the website.
You got a website?
Yeah, I am the website.
www.
WayneBeats.com.
So what's going on, man?
Nothing, man. What's good with you?
Man, partying.
Yeah, I know you always partying. Let me make sure.
Yeah, there we go. So man, what you got going on? How you just gonna steal all my babes?
I didn't, man. This mine.
I know. Yeah, well.
I know that one. It was just laying there. You said you had two of them.
I didn't say all.
Yeah, you said you had two of them. I was like, well, going on is a lot of stuff I did at the house making music, man. I mean, the most significant thing I'm working on is with Deontay.
Yeah.
Doing some of this like country. It's some country and some country pop type, you know what I'm saying? Stuff. Yeah. And I ain't never done music like that, so it's been fun because it's like the drums are all really different.
So it's like new to you?
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah,
it's
like
fresh.
your girlfriend?
Yeah, it's like exactly.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in love.
Yeah. I'm in love with it. Cool.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it's cool, man. Outside of that, like,
Work.
Work, but we trying to do some big stuff, man. Like Blake is really wanting to get behind this because with real estate he's been really successful.
Got some money to invest.
Yeah, and he got some money to invest, and he believe in what we got going on.
Well, he didn't give me $1 for this podcast.
Oh man,
Blake.
He gonna have to be a sponsor.
Yeah, we're gonna bleep your name out. No Blake rematch.
Yeah, no. Right. Yeah.
Maybe if I get to go to this Titans game tomorrow, I'm like,
y'all need a house, man. Yeah, hit up Blake Pros. Or if you're selling your house. They got a good team for real. But yeah, he want to invest, so that's even better, So like we've been like beefing up the studio a little bit, new computer and stuff like that, just to have the time.
My house wasn't good enough for you?
Huh?
My house wasn't good enough for you?
Oh man, I was confined, man. I didn't have my creative freedom, Nah, man, you know how it is, man. You just grown. You want to be somewhere to yourself.
Yeah, man.
I do want to be. I like to meditate.
You don't like the dogs barking?
I actually like the dogs. I got great dogs. I love your dogs, for real. I like them more than the dogs I used to have. You know what I mean?
Man, so tell us a little something about yourself, man. We don't know, man. People might like you, might not like you for it.
Oh, well, I mean, I could just say, like, you know,
We
instead
ain't got to
of
go
being,
into depth. We can do that later on, but just kind of.
oh man, people might.
Why'd you start getting back into music?
Well, I mean, the music always been a part of me, and really it would more be why I got away from music, just because I kind of felt like depressed, like I failed.
You got married.
Well, no, it was before. It was really before that, though, too. You know what I mean? Like even before that, I had fell off and didn't have that hunger and that drive and that belief that I had had in myself from before. You know?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you get what they call writer's block, but then sometimes I guess there's like seasons where people stop and take a break to write music, and then when they're done writing music, it's the performing.
I think, man, what with me is I had to realize that you gotta work harder. You gotta put in more work, and I wasn't putting in the work.
Yeah, if you don't put in the work, man,
I thought I was gonna skate off my talent. You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm just being real. You know what I mean? That's like now in hindsight, that's what I see it as. I felt like I failed, but really it was like I did fail. You know what I'm saying? But I should have just learned from it right then. But it took me a while before I finally realized, like, bro, you gotta hustle this stuff. You know what I mean? You can be as talented as you want, but sitting at the house being talented, even if a few people know you, it ain't gonna mean nothing if you ain't gonna get out there and like.
Yeah, a lot of it, like when I started Humbled Under Him, man, it was like, boom, man, you got this kid in Memphis, man, you got this other kid is doing something else, and all this stuff is lining up, and then boom, there ain't nothing. Yeah. And it was like, oh, well, what'd I do? Because I'm just waiting on people to call me.
Right, the well dried up.
How people gonna call me if I don't put my name out there, or explain what I do, or have evidence of what I do. Or some people don't even know who I am. Yeah. Or what I do. So I get you on that.
Yeah, same thing with me. And I think another part of it with me too is I was like almost scared to jump off the porch like that. Because like when you jump off the porch or something like that, you're opening yourself up to that criticism, to people that don't like what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be mentally, ready to, you know what I'm saying, handle that.
Yeah, that is true too. And I seen this. There's one guy. He does real estate, but he's called. Name's Jamal King. He's called the 9 to 5 Millionaire. Yeah. So he was a cop in Chicago, and he started buying rental properties. Right. And his main thing was don't quit your day job. And I'm like, well, this is part of being a real estate mogul is like, hey, you just sit back and you got mailbox money coming in. And he was like, well, no, I still work my 9 to 5 till I didn't have to work it anymore. Right. But having that steady income coming in, and so you're not spending any of that. You got your other investment money that you're using. And I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. How he did that? Where, hey man, I'm only spending what I make as far as my 9 to 5. He didn't spend any of his real estate money that he was making. He was just reinvesting. I mean, that's like, there's a lot of successful people like that. Like even like with music, Zaytoven. Like bro, he had a song on the radio with Usher, and he was still at the barbershop cutting hair. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And somebody came in and was like, bro, like, you got a song on the radio, you know what I'm saying, with Usher, and you still here cutting hair. You want my $20? Yeah, you know what I mean? But he was like, you just, like, to him it was like, this could go away, though, overnight. Like, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he had to work there, same thing, until he felt like he could walk away from there. That's what I'm in the process of doing, man. And I cannot wait till I'm not coming in. I'm done. Yeah. No, I'm just going to walk down my little steps over here and come over here. I think that's great because I think we're like a lot of us right now are like, in that place. I think especially COVID, man, has definitely made me realize a lot of everybody needs a side hustle. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily a side hustle, but You need something else. Like there was somebody else said a quote was, "Do what you love, but who are you if you can't do what you love?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm confused, but
right,
who am I?" Like I love doing this, love spending time with your friends, you love going out, but who are you if you can't do none of that? Like, who are you gonna be?
Those texting us.
No show, dog.
He said he's gonna pull up.
Pull up in the middle.
He said he on the way, but anyway. Where was we at?
So I heard a quote that it was
oh yeah, that's right.
Love,
that's right.
Who are you? Who are you if you can't do what you love? And I was like, who am I?
Right.
Like,
yeah, I definitely think that everybody should be working towards that.
Yeah.
And I think that the sooner people realize that, you know what I'm saying, and it doesn't necessarily mean that what you do, you're going to be like famous or anything like that, but you should be you should be working towards having something that you're passionate about, that you enjoy doing, that you don't look at as work, that you could work towards, that eventually that is your, that you know, that provides for you, you know what I'm saying, it takes care of you.
Yeah, there's also, everybody says, if you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Right.
But then, if you're doing what you love and it turns into work, you might not love it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We evolve.
You know, it's like, if you, like, yeah, you go to work and then you come home and you're in the studio and got people coming by or you're making beats. But if you had to get up and at 8:30 in the morning you had to go in there and ding ding dong,
Yeah.
you know, it might not be fun after about 2-3 days.
I'm like that now. I get annoyed sometimes now. Like I enjoy doing what I do, but sometimes, man, I want to just be like normal. Like, you know, people just come home from work and watch TV or do something. And I just want to do that.
On Call of Duty and just.
Yeah, exactly. I want to do that, and sometimes it's like that's not what it is. But it doesn't mean I don't love music. It's just sometimes I need that break. I just want to do something different, you know.
Yeah. Everything gets to sound the same.
And then sometimes I've already got somebody lined up anyway, and it's like I don't have a choice. And I can't call them and go, "Hey man, I want to play Call of Duty instead." You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that wouldn't be cool.
And it got double XP weekend, man. I might
yeah, we're gonna do that next weekend. Yeah, matter of fact, the weekend the new Call of Duty come out, no sessions, no sessions. No, mostly, man, I've been doing like exclusive sessions with Deontay anyway, man. Working on this new stuff because I just really believe in it, and I think it's going to be something that could, take us up a notch, you know what I mean? And open up some doors.
And then I think now too it's a lot easier as far as you can put music out on so many more different platforms.
Oh, dude, online has changed the game.
Where before it was, you didn't hear the song unless somebody gave you the CD.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
a lot of times you had to from where you was from, you had to trickle out.
Yeah.
You know, to these places. Now you might blow up on the other side of the planet. Yeah. You know, before you blow up over here.
Yeah.
So, it's opened up all that. Not only that, it's so many people on the planet. It's like, you ain't gotta be Drake famous. I know I've said this before, but you don't have to be Drake famous. You know what I mean? To make a living doing something you love doing, like music. You really don't. No. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people are looking for that, and they're trying to get that record deal or something like that. And it's like, nowadays, I wouldn't even be trying to get a record deal. Honestly, like if somebody approached right now, it had to, the paperwork would have to just be immaculate.
I mean, Nipsey Hussle said it. All you need is 1,000 people to spend $100 with you, and you can be an entrepreneur and do that. I mean, that's $100,000 a year. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got to pay taxes, so it might be 60. I mean, how much money do you really need? Coming in.
Statistically or scientifically or whatever they say, over $70,000
But the one kicker that he doesn't say is, how do you get them people to repeat as customers?
Right.
You know, where if you got a t-shirt business and you sell t-shirts for $25 a piece, there's a family of 4, boom, there's $100, right? But how do you get them to rebuy more t-shirts the next year or the next 6 months? You gotta come up with some dope designs. You gotta come up with a different color.
Yeah,
you got the black one.
Yeah.
And now you got the white one.
Yeah.
Now it's the red one.
Yeah. And a lot of things nowadays too, man, is like contests and stuff like that. You're like, hey man, whoever likes and comments and tags 3 friends right here, I'll give you a t-shirt. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they done you done got a bunch of people trying to get a t-shirt, and got you 10,000 more followers that day or whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So online's changed the game up, like for everybody, not just music, but everything.
Online's cool, but still I think the best way is word of mouth.
For sure, man. I think word of mouth is more like personal. You know what I'm saying? Where
somebody might tell you there's a new song or there's a new clothing brand or have you seen this? Yeah. And a lot of it comes to, when I say word of mouth now, is somebody else is posting it. Like you posted it on social media and your followers or friends have seen it.
Yeah.
But when somebody else posts it, they might not get the same amount of friends as you do. And then it's like, boom, now somebody in, Oklahoma has seen it. Well, now they done shared it. Now all these people in Oklahoma like the song, and your next door neighbor ain't even heard it.
Yeah. And the thing with that too is like these people don't know if they like the music or your clothes or whatever it is because they don't know about it yet.
Yeah, they haven't seen it. They ain't heard about it.
Yeah, they haven't been exposed to it. And so being online, man, changed the game up. But the word of mouth, I feel like carries a little more respect.
Yeah.
And that's just because it feels more like somebody knows you more on a personal level down the line as it got to you,
Yeah.
So I don't know if respect, maybe more trustworthy of the word. I don't know, you believe it in a little more, but yeah.
So why you name it Wayne Beats?
Well, I just didn't think
I hate that name.
I ain't like the biggest fan of it, but it was like Derek Beats, Douglas Beats. I mean, I was like, no,
you could come up with
I just didn't want to
stage name.
I know, man. I just didn't want to be like something corny, like like I was trying to be before, like Trap Star Beats or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Traps.
Yeah, or like. So I was just like, dude, I'm just gonna put WayneBeats.com and just like.
So Wayne
that's my middle name, and that's why I used it. I was like, dude, whatever.
That's why you kind of like, well, I can't really get down you too bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just, whatever.
Yeah.
I figured it'll come together, and at the end of the day, like. The beats might not even really be the thing that's gonna carry me anyway musically in my, like my music career. I feel like it's gonna be my production and engineering, my mixing engineering. So.
Did you do any schooling on that, or you just learn how to do it yourself?
Just man, it's actually like, I haven't done any schooling at all. I would like to, as soon as I get semi-successful to where more money's rolling in, that's one of the first things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go
you got a degree in it, you could probably work.
I don't even care about the degree and work anywhere else, honestly. I just want to know inside knowledge that I might not know right now. Know some technical stuff, you know what I mean? I just my mind likes to understand things. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me something, and even though it works, I want to understand why it works. You know what I'm saying? So, I would like to do that. But I actually, I used to rap and whatnot, whatever. And that's really where it came from. It came out of a necessity of having to do my own work.
Trying to find a beat.
Yeah.
And now you started making your own beats.
And dude, I was terrible. I owe it all to my boy Swift Jams. Shout out Swift Jams. He originally showed me how to make beats. I came to him with the first one I made, and he's like, yeah, man, that sounds cool. He's like, but where's the snare? And I was like, what's a snare? I didn't even know what any of that stuff was, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I was 21 years old, at the time, and I didn't know what any of that stuff was. So it just started from there. So I started doing that, and at the time, I didn't pay attention to how any of it worked. I just did it. I threw a compressor on my vocal. I threw a delay on there. You know, I didn't even like match the tempo to the song. I just started messing with the milliseconds on the delay until it matched. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so it just came. I did it out of, like I said, I really wasn't paying attention and just did it out of necessity. And then later on, you know, fell off, whatever, came back. I had friends and stuff, and just they recorded music, and I didn't like the way it sounded. I just was there, and I was like, I know I can make it sound better. Yeah. So I would jump in there and do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then that's probably yeah. But then now you got so much YouTube, and just like really about 3 years ago, I just really just decided I was gonna go all in. I wanted to know how to make like really dope beats, not just make them and come up with the ideas, but actually finish them, have the sound, the mix, you know, everything great. And then I wanted to put vocals in there and mix the vocals, and then all of that led into me wanting to do, like, as I got better with that stuff, I wanted to do like expand outside of just like the hip hop drum samples, all that stuff. It almost got too simple, and you know, and my beats ain't like the greatest or nothing like that. But I also try to be different. Like, I could do a lot of the stuff that other people are doing, but a lot of times I hear myself doing it, and I try to do something a little different. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not the same as everything else. And then, but it led me to wanting to do more just like live type stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah,
good music is good music. Doesn't matter what.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. And but like in my core, I enjoy making trap beats and rap beats like the most. Yeah. That's me too. That's just me. But I enjoy a lot mixing and engineering these like country pop songs too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of the new end thing where.
Well, pop music is kind of just blended a lot of different genres.
I think where I guess it's called pop, where you're mixing all of them together. Where, man, this rap beat is so cool. Well, then next thing you know, rappers got people singing on the hook.
Right.
Well, now it's like, oh, okay, well, people have been rapping and singing for so long. Well, now it's, okay, you got the 808 drum, but you got this guitar or this banjo or this violin in there, and you're like, what is that? Piano playing. It's like, man, what is this? Mm-hmm. Oh, man, this is actually really nice. So,
and the really cool thing about that the most, I think, is that hip hop like originated from that, like taking samples of other music. So having those different pieces of stuff, like, you know what I mean? And then even now, the blending all the different genres and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I really feel like hip hop has influenced a lot of that. You know what I mean? Like blending the genres, because I feel like hip hop has such a rhythm to it that you can blend a lot. When you got, you know what I'm saying, good rhythm, you can blend a lot of other stuff in, you know what I'm saying, together.
Ew.
So, that's dope. But anyway, that's what brought me to where I'm at now, recording this music. Deontay Davis, I don't know if we really said that.
D-Real.
Yeah, D-Real. But he's online as Deontay Davis.
Yeah.
D-Real, the singer.
We gotta get him in here one time.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get him in here, because I was actually talking to him last night about it, because I was telling him how we've been, you know, how we might like be kind of reformatting, restructuring the way the podcast is and what it's about. And he said that he used to be part of another foundation. I forgot what it's called now, where he was like donating some money to something.
Yeah.
And it was like helping maybe some troubled teens or something like that. I can't remember now for some reason. It's escaped me.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just
people, man, helping people. It could be helping an elderly lady cross the street, or I mean, just helping people in general. Where the specialty is, you know, talking at youth, risk, teens. But sometimes, man, there's a kid that not at risk. You know what I mean? But it got some stuff going on. I mean, you don't know now where you think just people in poverty are having trouble. I mean, there's kids that got parents that got good jobs, that got trust funds, that got depression problems, and
Yeah.
you know, they want to be like the other kids, you know.
Oh, without a doubt.
Where it's almost two different roles, where the people in poverty, man, want to be rich, and the people that are rich, they want to.
They don't necessarily want to be poor, but they want to feel like they earned something, like they work towards
they
something.
They want to be in that environment.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. I know exactly what you mean.
Or they say everybody in the hood is trying to get out of the hood, but everybody that ain't in the hood is trying to come to the hood and hang out. I get it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but.
I mean, that's just because like a lot of like black culture has influenced a lot of, you know what I mean, the world, you know what I mean? A lot of flavor there, you know what I'm saying? And it's just influenced a lot of...
a lot of flavor.
Yeah,
that's how you say it.
I mean, that's just real, you know? That's what it is.
And we ain't talking just about food.
Nah, I'm talking about style, clothes, music, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people talking a lot more slang now. I mean, there's words been added to the dictionary.
The bootleg movies, everything.
I mean, bro, you go online, you got the Urban Dictionary. I mean, I mean, for real.
Everything has changed.
Yeah, even just now, I just said for real. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's part of culture now.
Yeah.
So they've influenced a lot.
I don't know, man. We're just talking again.
Yeah, I mean, I figured it might be short and sweet, man, if we was going to talk about Wayne Beats, because it's to the point. I mean, we're making his music. Yeah.
Wayne Beats. I'm
actually
still waiting on a beat.
Hey, look.
For this podcast.
I'm finna surprise y'all, too. I'm actually singing some country stuff on some of these songs.
Singing.
Yeah.
Singing or singing?
Singing.
Singing?
I'm singing. Yeah. D talked me into it.
Yeah?
Yeah, he talked me into it.
Y'all doing a duet?
We're doing a duet. Yeah, singing to each other. Yeah, we're singing to each other. Like two doves.
I'm excited to hear some of his stuff, man, because I know he can sing, and he was doing some R&B stuff. I know he sang on a couple hooks, some hip-hop hooks and stuff, but to actually have a whole song, and I'm kind of excited to hear it.
Bro, and we're close to, doing, all of that. We've got some really great songs.
The way it is now, it's like, man, you just need that one song.
That's it.
Like they tell people, man, well, don't waste all your money and your time and music. But all it really takes is one hit.
And you never know when it's going to be.
And you never know who's going to hear it.
And you don't know what song it is. A lot of times you be like, oh man, this song's so hard, I did.
And somebody might just want to buy the song, and then they'll really do it themselves, and then bam, you got royalties off of it.
Yeah.
And then
or man, somebody like your song, put it on their podcast, the podcast blows up.
Yep.
So yeah, man, healthy balance, man. Don't blow all your money, but believe in yourself. Invest in yourself.
Yeah, invest it. Don't blow it.
Yeah. I feel like if you invest in yourself, you're more likely to do more work anyway. Like, if you're getting everything for free, you're probably not going to hustle it as much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you spent your hard-earned money on something, you're going to be like, man, I want to make this work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, invest in yourself, for real. Not just money, time, all that. Money. Suggestions from me, I'll tell you.
To go out so I can hit record again. I'm close.
I would say mental health is very important. You know what I'm saying?
So you think music helps you with your mental health? Is that
music definitely helps me with my mental health for sure. And for me, it's just because I'm just a creative person and I have a mind that likes to solve problems. And when you do music, a lot of that is solving problems. You know what I'm saying? It's puzzle pieces. You know what I mean? You got all these different pieces and you're putting the pieces together to make whatever puzzle you want. You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about it. And then you run into these problems where when you start putting these puzzle pieces together, all right, these frequencies, are clashing. So you got to fix that problem. And then you got to blend them. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the drum. You know what I'm saying? And everything's got to be in key together. Yeah. Even the drums. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's but once you get to that point though of knowing all those things, it's a flow. It's just like when you at work, you know how to do your job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't know, like writing music, is making a beat almost like writing a song?
Well, it is a composition. totally lost it. What we were saying.
We're sitting talking. You got Dead Space going. Playing in your pocket.
Yeah, I figured might as well. We can just clip this little piece real quick.
Yo, look at that. Just like that. I wish that part would come in. I can figure out what's wrong with these cameras.
Yeah.
We building over here. That's what we doing.
Yeah. So, what was the last thing you were saying? Because I was saying something. I said,
Is making beats like writing music.
all right. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I was saying that it is, but you're writing digitally. You know what I mean? And just like music, like sheet music, you know, that's a different language. You know, right? You know, written on.
You know how to
paper.
read sheet music?
I mean, not fluently. I know like what the different notes
no
look like.
idea.
I know like on there like C, D. You know what I mean? And then I know like at the beginning it'll take like a time signature. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But I'm not like super.
That's kind of like a
fluent.
lost art now, ain't it? Sheet
Nah,
music?
man. It's actually, bro. Like, it's still really dope. But nowadays with digital, they got a program called Notion.
Yeah.
Where it'll pop up on a screen and it's sheet music, and you can just grab the notes and you can move them.
Oh yeah.
And you can assign an instrument to it, and it'll play with, you know what I mean? So it'll play it for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But and then you got like, you know, you're literally writing songs. You know, so a beat is writing. It's a composition, but it's it's just different form.
Yeah. You got what? So what about you? Got any other hobbies that you do besides just music? You just working in music?
I mean, I play golf. Terrible at it.
Terrible.
Man, I mean, I hit a good shot every once in a while.
I never played, man.
My real thing is if I would practice, like if every day I'd go outside. I spent like an hour every day and practice. You know what I mean? I'd be better, but I'd rather do music than play Call of Duty.
I want to play. I want to go play golf, but I'm scared to because I know it could be expensive. You know what I mean? Like we went deep sea fishing when we went to Florida. We went deep sea fishing, and I only fish with my dad. It's just one of the things me and my dad do.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I've never been deep sea fishing, and I was like, man, I hope I have fun, but I hope I don't fall in love with it because I'm driving to Florida once a month.
Right.
Trying to
scratch that itch. Yeah.
But it was definitely fun. It was definitely a bucket list that, something I could check out on my bucket list. Now, every time I go to Florida, will I probably go deep sea fishing? Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
It was that fun.
Well, I mean, with golf, man, it's really not that bad. It's expensive at first, and it depends on how deep you want to get into it. Like because honestly, it ain't even that expensive at first. You can get some cheap clubs, and that's really your best bet is get some cheap clubs. Like $200, get you some clubs and
play
and just play for like 2 years.
As far as going and playing like 18 holes of golf, it's not expensive as far.
It depends on where you want to go, man. Like the way I feel about it is I'm practicing, bro. So I'm not trying to go to Gaylord Springs where it's like $90 to golf.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Yeah, I want to have fun, and not only that, if I'm gonna go play somewhere where it costs more to play, then I want to play good when I get there. I don't want to go out there and play like I play now.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'd be so mad at myself.
Well, it's like, man, they opened up that Top Golf downtown, and I was like, man, I want to go play Top Golf.
Yeah.
Rebecca's like, you don't play golf? I'm like, it's like bowling, just picture bowling, but golf. So you're gonna swing, you hit a couple golf balls, you go drink and go take a couple bites of food, hang out,
and
then you go swing and hit the ball again.
Right. And what happened?
Nothing. I'm over there just swinging.
Yeah.
I've been once, but
yeah. It's I've only been to Top Golf like once or twice. It was fun. Golf's different, but it ain't too bad, man. Like to play, you got.
No, it's not like. I mean, you put the Top Golf up there. It's like going to the hitting range, not actually playing a game of baseball or whatever. But
yeah, it's kind of like driving range. Driving range is way cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, but I mean, because you're paying for there, you're like at the bar at the same time. But it's fun though because it's different because you got different games you can play for where you're hitting the ball to and whatnot. Like at the range, you could make believe that stuff, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be quite as fun. And nobody's gonna be serving you food and drinks either.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's more the food.
No air conditioning.
Yeah.
You know. But they have places you could play inside too, like at Nashboro Village. They got a golf simulator.
Well, I tell you this though, man. I definitely whoop you in mini golf for sure.
Not anymore, bro. I'm telling you, man. I've been putting at real golf. I'm gonna bring my real putter. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the putter they got.
That's cheating.
Nah, I'm gonna use my ball too.
That's cheating. Any ball?
Yeah, I'm using my ball and my putter. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, real deal. Hey, you called me out on the putt.
I suck at putt.
Yeah. I ain't played in a while, but I'm thinking it should translate. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can hit it straight on the course, I should be able to hit it straight on the putt course.
I don't know.
I mean, you're right. Man, hey, I got a course right by the house, Grand Ole Golf.
Yeah. Right
by the crib. I need to go over there. They probably taxing now. Probably go over there, they'd be like, yeah, it's $37.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, geez, I can go play real golf for that.
Yeah.
But, that's what I was going to say, though, with the golf, man. You just got to go at the right times. There's certain places and at different times, book early, things like that, you know what I mean, to save money. Because I don't like spending a lot of money either.
Yeah. Like,
if I got to spend $45 to play, I don't really like to. I will, but I don't like to. I like to spend under $30 to go play.
What's the best place to play at? Or what's your favorite?
My favorite is Oak Hills. Now, I say that because the price, I'm including the price in that decision. You know what I'm saying? The course is nice, it's a little challenging, got some hills and stuff. It's like in the mountains, so it's real nice looking. And they take care of it pretty good. They got good food. And like I said, the price is right. Oak Hills, it's in Greenbrier. But the best one I've been to was Riverwatch, which is like in Sparta, Tennessee. Sparta, Tennessee. Well, I was trying to think if it's Sparta or
Spencer.
No, what's that? It's right next to Sparta. There's another name out there. I was gonna say with a C or something. But anyway, it's out there somewhere.
Yeah, it's out there by Cookville.
Yeah, something like that. It's out there. Yeah, like towards Carthage or something. It's out that way or something. You know what I mean? But the course there, I mean, it was beautiful. It looked like a professional course.
Yeah.
And that's why we went out there. We had seen it and was like, and the price was pretty decent. It was just an hour away.
Yeah.
You know.
You got to factor that in too.
Yeah, but that place is actually cool. If you plan it to go, it'd be dope because they got I guess Doughboy said that they were gonna have it as a resort, and it fell through. So they only got like 6 or 7 units or 8 units, but you can literally like rent like a hotel room. It's kind of like a condo, and the golf's included.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of dope. You know, if you want to spend a weekend playing some golf on a really nice course, you know. I don't know if there's anything else to do out there.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. If you just want to play some golf, you know, you can chill out there. I mean, it's peaceful. Ain't nobody around. Ain't nobody gonna bother you. Ain't nobody gonna bother you. But I mean, dude, like I said, man, mental health is important, and just definitely be on the lookout. Deontay Davis is coming out with some great music. I say Deontay Davis is gonna be a Native Noise music group. You know what I'm saying?
Native Noise music group.
That LLC's popping off, you know what I'm saying? So I can say that because this ain't going to come out until the LLC's already official and the paperwork's signed. He's going to drop it tomorrow. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, man, y'all definitely be on the lookout with that, man. Blake is, he's setting up that LLC, man, for that Native Noise music group. Deontay Davis is the star talent. Me, Wayne Bees, Derek Wayne Bees Douglas. You know, producing, mixing, engineering. There's a lot of other people involved, actually. I don't think people really understand how many people get involved in music. Once you start, like, doing a whole project, you start getting this guy playing some guitar and this guy coming over doing drums, and you know what I mean? Yeah. So, and we actually got one song right now we've sent off to another engineer. He's mixing and mastering it. You know what I mean?
Why, because you got tired of listening to it? Or?
No, we really just trying something out. You know what I'm saying? It's a connection. This guy's, like, in the industry a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So we just
kind of frees up time, I guess, too.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, just be on the lookout for that, man, and definitely be on the lookout for this podcast.
Yeah.
You already know.
I don't know. I think I still haven't come up with a solid name for it yet. But
I mean, it's gonna be the Hum Podcast.
The Hum Podcast, Humbled Under Him Podcast.
Because we the Hum Boys. You know what I'm saying? It's the Hum Boys. Me and my HuHmies.
Yeah.
The HuHmies. But
I mean, but I guess
yeah, man, we'll come up with it.
Yeah.
We'll get a bunch of things. Like I said, man, we get them acoustic things down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at my roof.
Oh man, I gotta do this in my spot. You feel me? Like real talk.
I come down here, I'm like, man, this is so. It's like I feel like that movie, The Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. And I'm like, man, I built it. Where's everybody?
I need this for when I be meditating too, man. Because a lot of time when I be meditating, they're like, you close your eyes, but then you still focus on your visual field.
Yeah. Because
you can still see in there, and with having some extra color in there is that'll be cool.
Yeah, man. I like it.
I think it's extra dope.
I like it, man. I gotta work on it. I'm like, man, I can't sit up here and talk. It's a little more like, people do a podcast, man. They sit here and talk, and it's like, man, some people, man, they got an agenda and a format and different segments that they talk about. They got sponsors and doing commercials in between segments, and I'm like, man.
And then you got Joe Rogan.
You just turn hit in there, man, and talk.
Right. I mean, I think that's what it really is,
you
man.
Evolve and learn how to do it a little better, but.
Well, I think another thing too, man, is like, I think it's good to keep it just open, but also have some structure stuff, and you need to just pay attention sometime. I think we've talked about this before, and just know when to draw it in, but we've kind of gotten
go down that rabbit
right.
hole.
Like we've kind of gotten a little way off base here. Let's reel it back in. But I mean, dude, who knows, man? Because you never know where some of them conversations lead to. So I mean,
and a lot of them, man, especially this is more kind of a mental health release where
for
you
sure.
can sit here and just have a conversation. And a lot of people, man, get famous and notoriety or whatever just off their normal everyday life. If you had, if we had a camera crew following us around, man, it'd be so entertaining.
I agree.
Some of the stuff conversations I have with just hanging out with my kids.
Oh man. Not only that, I was telling Blake the other day differently, but on some reality TV stuff. He has all this stuff, man, but all this stuff be going on between these different people. He knows so many different people, and then with the real estate and then different friends, and it just always this relationship drama, this and that. I was like, dude, if we had some cameras, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, loving hip hop right here. You know what I mean? The Real Housewives of Nashville.
It's just like what I mean. If a camera crew follows you going to the Titans game, through the whole drive to the stadium, tailgate, just the funny things that you're gonna see,
bro.
I mean,
bro.
So and so done got. Man, there was little buddy was in the bathroom throwing up everywhere. It's only the first quarter. You know what I mean? You're gonna tell that story 100 times, but if you could actually see the video,
y'all should get some lapel or lavalier. I don't know what the exact term is. Mics, man, and you should just y'all mic up. And every time you get up out the house, just leave the mics in the car. When you get in, it's just like your seatbelt. When you put the seatbelt on, you got to put on the mic.
It's almost like you need that video footage, so
but you got the GoPros. That's what I'm saying. You got the GoPros. You're gonna have to get the GoPros.
Let you not know NFL stadium. They ain't gonna let you record nothing.
Oh no, that's true. I didn't think that. You can just sneak it in, though, man. You can get one of them like the cops have.
The body cam.
Yeah, get you a body cam. You know what I mean? Equip the whole family with body cams and the mics, and there you go. New podcast.
Yeah.
Not even a podcast. It'd just be a new reality TV show.
Yeah. I might do that.
I'm telling you. Just for fun.
Man.
And then, I mean, you could come in here and be chopping up the video. You see
Yeah, I
what I'm
thought about
saying?
recording myself doing that, but that's a lot.
And then you know what'll be really fun is you got all these cameras and everything too. Like you could be sitting there editing it, and like literally film yourself while you're editing it, so you can have certain reactions.
Yeah,
and then when you get done, no, for real though, because then when you get done editing it, you can go back and take some of your edited shots from where you had reactions and like add them in.
Yeah.
And you know, you feel me?
Yeah.
So. But yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna get it together, man. Chop it up.
Chop suey?
Yeah, chopsticks. Chopsticks.
So
Chopstick beats.
What do you think the Titans gonna do this year?
Go all the way.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go. Like every year.
But it ain't. We know it ain't gonna be easy.
No, it's gonna be easy. We're definitely gonna win the AFC South, right here. Definitely gonna win the AFC South.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Telling the people, AFC South, come on.
Champs.
Yeah.
I'm
Go
gonna
on, raise the banner.
I'm gonna be like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the tattoo.
Yeah, go on, raise the banner. Oh, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Oh, wow. Come on, dog.
That's it. He didn't get Super Bowl champ.
That wasn't even a cheap tattoo either.
He had to change it twice, didn't he?
I don't remember what all he went through. I just remember that it was that dude that did that, and it was like, that's crazy.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I definitely believe it, though.
Bro. If you believe it.
But
Look,
let me tell you this funny story, though.
Alright.
Honestly.
Alright.
So, I guess 2 years ago, they benched Mariota.
Yeah.
Started Tannehill. You know what I did? That next day, I came down here and tore down the whole entire Titans man cave. Everything. Put everything in boxes. Everything off the wall.
You just like
And
Mariota?
that's the year we went to the
it?
AFC Championship game.
Yeah. You was just over it at
I
that
was like,
point?
man, that's it. I'm done. I can't wait another 5 years for them to find a stupid
Oh,
quarterback.
yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean? Oh, man, we're going to suck and have to get top 5 pick grab. And then Tannehill done showed out. I'm definitely surprised
Yeah.
at his progression.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, when he come here, my boy Swift, you know what I'm saying? He's in Florida, so he always been a Dolphins fan. He told me off jump, he's like, dude, I'm trying to tell you, he's a good quarterback. He's just he was like, they wasn't doing what they supposed to do with him because the quarterback was like Gase, I think, Adam Gase or something.
Yeah,
he was like,
coach,
dude, he was like, dude, he was the problem.
Yeah.
He was like, the coaching and all that was the real problem. He was like, Tannehill's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, he's legit.
And so now, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's cool too, man. I think it opens that idea for other quarterbacks up too, that maybe they're just not in the right scheme.
Not in the right system.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that could happen. Because a lot of times, especially nowadays, man, they take kids as soon as they get there and they're like, oh, you starting right now.
Yeah.
We're in a bad way. And then the guy don't perform well and it's like, oh, you're a backup QB now. It's like, well, not necessarily, you know what I mean? Just, it's like, dang. And I'm just one of them people that I think, man, a QB should sit for at least a year behind a vet. Period. You know what I mean? I don't care how talented he is. I think that should just be the process.
So what did they?
I'm not saying like mandatory process. I'm just saying if I had a football team, I would say.
I think what gets people is
that
you get the rookie quarterback in. I mean, he could be like in Jacksonville, Gardner Minshew.
Oh, Gardner Minshew. Oh, you said Jacksonville. I'm thinking of.
You know, he was like a 6th round pick, and he came in for, I think Nick Foles got hurt, and he came in, and he was just slinging the ball around. I'm talking about he made the Titans look stupid. Well, then, next game, did the same thing. He just slinging the ball around. Well, now they got tape on him. So now they know what he likes doing and what he doesn't like doing. Where you get these rookie quarterbacks out here, and some of them come show out, and then after like the 4th game, 5th game,
bam. Here come the picks.
Yeah,
here come the fumbles. Here come the sacks.
Yeah, here come he's scared. He
right. Don't know where
They go against a good defense.
Yeah.
Got him tricked up.
Yeah. I mean, all the players are like that, but especially quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Especially quarterbacks, because, I mean, that's what they're focusing on, dude. You know, if they can read you, they can, you know.
You know, and it's just like with Tannehill. I mean, he did sit behind Mariota for a couple games and figured out what Mariota was doing wrong and came out and just did the total exact thing. Oh, that camera went out. Cha-cha.
But yeah, man, we finna pop off, man.
Mm-hmm.
And if Julio and people can stay healthy,
Yeah.
it's I think it's gonna be a situation.
You know, I was worried about the defense, but the object of the game is to outscore the other team.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, dude, if we could just be just
hey,
a
if
little
we up
better.
by 14, I mean, you're just gonna hand the ball to Derrick Henry anyway.
Right. But did you watch the game Thursday night?
I watched some of it.
It was actually a decent game, though.
Yeah.
It was a good game. I watched it right down to the end, and I fell asleep.
Yeah. I mean, I wish we still had Sucko.
Yeah. But what about your boy Zerline? I don't know how you say it, but bro, when he shanked that first one, I mean, he heavy shanked.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dude, where is he kicking the ball?
Yeah. He's
Like-
the reason they lost because he missed 2.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I agree.
And
He
they
missed a
lost
field
that
goal,
too.
an extra point.
If he would have hit one of them.
And then he missed that other field goal, but that was a 60-yarder. I mean, like, nobody expected that. They were just like, we're just going to go for it, which I didn't necessarily
And
agree
they
with
lost
either,
that
because,
too.
like, how you going to give Tom Brady the ball basically on his side of the field?
Yeah.
You know, like, don't do that, you know? Especially this dude done shanked a field goal. I mean, shanked a point after, you know what I mean? I can't remember. He shanked both of them anyway. And
It
it's
was
like,
bad, man.
yeah, it was real bad. I was like, man, I was on the phone.
Dak looked good.
Dak looked real good. Zeke didn't look good at
No,
all.
Zeke did not look good at all.
He wasn't making nothing pop, bro.
Well, I mean, Tampa's got a good. I mean, they're one of the
They
top,
do have a
top
really good run defense, so
run
I'd have to
defense.
see him against somebody else. But, bro, he definitely needs to start. He got to get them legs up and get moving, man. He needs to be able to make a couple extra yards, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can't just be getting wrapped up and falling down. When he gets wrapped up, he needs to still get a yard. You know?
Oh yeah, man. So shoot, you got some closing words, man? We'll go on and knock this one out.
Closing
You
words.
got some advice to new producers or
Yeah.
musicians or people wanting to lost faith in their dream and
Oh, yeah,
some
man. With the
inspirational man to
music.
close it out with.
Yeah, with the music, man. No matter, like, where you at, you just got to know that, you know, just know what it is, like, what it means to you. You know what I mean? Because, like, some people, it's just a hobby. Some people, you know what I'm saying, it's,
Their life
it's-
depends on it.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. And I wouldn't say like I'm one of those like life depends on it, but it means a lot to me. A lot of my family been in music and whatnot, you know what I mean? So it means something to me, and I've just always had a connection to music, you know?
Yeah.
Which I know everybody has a connection to music and it's different for everybody, but I would just say, man, just know what it means to you. You know,
Yeah.
what the music, like what you do in music, know what it means to you. And that way you could go from there to know whether or not like for me, I found out like way later on, but I like certain people gotta fall off from my life because they don't believe or support my vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you gotta know what it means to you, whether or not you even gotta take it there.
Yeah.
So just know what it means to you, man, and stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And recognize the people that do believe in whatever you like, even not even music, whatever your dream is. Even if it's like, oh, you want to open up a little bakery down the street or something, it ain't got to be something crazy, you know. Just know what it means to you, and know like know the people around you. That's what I would say, man.
Yeah.
Just because you need that support system. We all need each other. We're all an ecosystem, you know, in the whole planet. So
Yeah. All right then.
I know I got a little crazy. Anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for y'all tuning in,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
We out.
Yeah.
Yo.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, Lord. No, I thought Doe said he was still pulling up.
Said
he was eating Taco Bell or something.
See how easy that was?
Oh man, super
You know,
simple.
53 minutes.
Oh yeah, we ain't even had to do all that. Shit, we was done in 30.
Yeah, we was actually.
You know. But I mean, you really could clip some stuff. You know what I mean? Clip a couple things and then